to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my word. What they mean, what they say. Mother, mother, can you keep an in the dark for life? Can you have the fun the wedding world? Oh, mother, father, gonna take you down and home tonight. Gonna show her what my world. Oh, father, not about to see your life. But if you wanna fight it with me, I can show you what it's like. Till you're a better, not about to see your life. And if you wanna fight it with me, I can show you what it's Mama, tell your children not to understand. Tell your children not to understand. Oh, mother, father, do you wanna bend your head with me? Do you wanna feel everything? Oh, father, not about to see your life. And if you wanna fight it with me, I can show you what it's like. Till you're better, not about to see your life. And if you wanna fight it with me, I can show you what it's not about to see your life. But if you wanna fight it with me, I can show you what it's like. Till you're better, not about to see your life. And if you wanna fight it with me, I can show you what it's like.
I take it I have your attention. Good. There's a lot to explain.
What is this place?
I think you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
You got the touch.
This is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
You've got a lot of work to do. You're not ramping down. Just getting started. Nothing stops this train.
Who are you?
Oh, you better be joking.
Greetings. Hello, everyone. Welcome in to Here to Chew Bubblegum. Very special guest, Mother Goose. You can see her there. She told me beforehand she did not have any makeup on, so I hope she doesn't scare anyone. The picture that I used to post was, 20 years old, Mom?
Yeah, or probably longer.
No, it was about 20 years old, I would say. Maybe 21. So... let's see. I want to say hello to everyone before we get started, and then Mother Goose has something to say. Fusion, or anyone watching, I'll be dropping the link here in just a little bit. So if you guys want to pop on up, please do. Justin is sick tonight, and he's not able to join us, and he missed out on that killer brand new opening. Hey, Dan Redbeard. Now, Mom, Dan Redbeard is all the way from Ireland. He's joining us right now. So, yes. So I'm going to go back up really quick and say hello to everyone. Christy, thank you very much. SnarkNSass, thank you. T. Dameron, thank you very much. Sean Dordery, how's it going, buddy? Hope everything's going good. Joseph Deerte, hope you're doing good. Fusion, hello, my friend. Happy holidays to you and yours as well. Let's see. I see one of my favorites, Miss Vicky Newman. Hey, Miss Vicky. Now, Mom, this lady here is a retired nurse, and she is one of the best people that I've ever met on online, actually. So,
Hello.
you want to say hello to Miss Vicky?
Yes, hello. And I would love to get to meet you.
Let's see here. Again, Dan, thank you very much. And Christy commented this, Mom. Welcome, Mother Goose. Don't worry, you are beautiful. So,
Oh, that's so sweet.
now I will tell you a funny story. She had a birthday just the other day, and I almost had her convinced that she was a year older than what she actually is. And then she's tried to steal a fork and some silverware as we were leaving. What'd you try to take? A fork and a spoon, right?
No.
Are you sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
Thank you very much, Fusion. I definitely appreciate that, brother. Let's see here. Shady J, welcome. Hello. Hope that you're doing good. I am doing better. I'm still really weak. I slept pretty much all day yesterday. So, hey, Chevy, welcome in. Hello, Goose and Mama Goose.
Hello.
So we're going to be talking about some classic TV shows. We're going to be having a storybook, because when my mom was little, she read stories and stuff to me, and I have a book that is being read, and I want her opinion on it. And I'm just going to go ahead and ask you, Mom. Now, just keep in mind the book that is going to be playing here and later on in the show. I want to know if you would read it to any of your students before you were retired. So,
Hey.
but I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. And if anyone wants to join us, please feel free to pop on. I did message someone right before we come on. I thought that I messaged them a little bit beforehand, but I did not. That was my mistake. Do you see all those comments?
I do.
So,
And hello, Miss Sheila Seals. I want to invite everyone down to the Mac Arts. They're having a Christmas show for the next 4 days. I went last night with Sheila, my friend, and we had a wonderful time. It was a Christmas music. They did an absolute great job.
what was your favorite song? Because I know that you used to be a huge fan of, was it Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer? And
that was your favorite song. Wait, well, I can't really think of what my favorite song was. I loved all of them. They were so talented.
and that's the first time you've ever been, right?
Yes, it was like junior pros and then, the adult. It
And,
was
and she's talking about the Kentucky Opry. The Outer Limits, welcome in, sir. Glad to have you here. I just dropped the link. If anyone wants to pop on and be on with me and Mama Goose, please feel free. You guys are welcome on. We would love to have you. We're going to have a good time. Let's see. Did you see Miss Vicky's comment that was up on the screen?
no.
Okay. I think you were yapping and wasn't paying any attention to it. Let me get back up here really quick. Do you have a comeback to that? I said you were yapping. So
Oh, that's okay.
Vicky says, hello, Mother Goose. Would love to meet you also. So
Wow.
but you know, there is a lot of good people that come in here on Sundays, and I am blessed, truly blessed to have these people come in, and I've got to know quite a few of these people outside of YouTube, and I'm very blessed for that. Let's see. Joseph Deerte says, I know someone else who thought they were a year older. Oh, yes. That's actually kind of where I got the idea from, my friend.
But now, did I really?
Yes, you really did.
I bet in the end, I knew that what you were doing.
No, you did not. Because let me tell you about what good manners she had. So when I get there, she's already eaten. She has already ordered the food, and she's already eaten. She did not wait on me. She did not order me anything. But
did too.
No, you didn't. You ordered that for yourself.
The appetizer, there was 4 of them.
Yeah, but maybe I didn't want that appetizer that you had.
Well, you ended up with it, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did, and I think I maybe ate half of one.
Well,
Right? Did I eat half of one?
Goose. Oh,
What's that?
I said, poor little goose. Oh.
Well, you know, I can't believe, and thank you very much. I can't believe you actually called me Goose. Thank you for that. Hey, we have somebody we're going to add. We're going to add to the little duo here. And this is Limits. This is the Outer Limits, Mom. Welcome, brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
This is my mom, Mama Goose, Mother Goose. So,
Hey, nice to meet you. I actually jumped up here real quick. My wife's on the way home with some dinner. And I just want to ask Mama Goose a quick question.
yes, please feel free.
How full were your hands raising this dude?
You do not have to answer that, Mom. You do not have to answer that at all.
Want to know? Well, let me tell you first. So, now, this is what I started to do when I first came on. And you know what? I think I'll do it. And the only way that anyone is going to know what this is for David to tell them. I had did earlier in a show, but David has to tell them what it is if they want to know.
You done what now? Oh, she has a bow on her head. You can tell the story. You can tell the story.
No, you tell it.
So I was like 1 year old, and she put a bow on my head, and she would not take it off.
Oh, well, I think I'll tell the story. David loved hats when he was little.
Okay.
He got my mom's green bow that you put food in. Well, we were going into the grocery store, and he said, I said, come on, David, let's go. He said, no. I said, come on, let's go. He said, can I take my hat? I said, no. I said, let's go. Do you know that he would not take that off? So I just took him in, set him in the buggy, and there he was, going around the grocery store with a bow on his head. And that is the truth.
That is great.
Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, when you're 14, you do a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, as a grown man with as many irons in the fire as he has, I could only imagine what it was like as a kid.
Oh,
I honestly, my mother is a very strong person, because if my kids, and I'm very blessed because my kids did not have a teenage experience like I did, but I could not have handled it, but she did a great job and she's still here. And, I love her very much for that.
It was hard, but I did.
I could only imagine. But much love to you guys. I just want to jump up here and ask something real quick.
Thank you very much, Limits. Thank you for popping on. We definitely appreciate that, brother.
Mother Goose, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Everybody in the chat, much love.
But just so you know, Limits, I was like 3 when I wore a green bow on my head. So.
I thought you was 14.
Okay. No. Actually, she did try to spank me one time, and I'm like, I'm not 17 years old anymore, Mom. What are you gonna do? Spank me? So.
Much love, guys. Peace out.
Thank you very much. Good evening, Info Warrior. Welcome in. So Shady J asked, let's see, do you do any Christmas caroling, Goose? I have not done that in a long time. What about you, Mom? Do you do any Christmas caroling?
No.
Only when you have a bucket so you can carry a tune in, right?
Right. Yeah. Then I'll do. Yeah.
Okay. Now, how many tunes have you carried?
Oh, about 7 or 8.
Okay. Shady J asked something else here, and you can answer this. Did Goose get a lot of spankings as a little whippersnapper?
Yes, he did. But with a lot of love.
Let's see. Look here at Christy. Christy turned on me. Goose is a crybaby. So see, you come on here and then people automatically they tell me not to be mean to you, not to aggravate you. But it's if I don't, she really she won't quit calling me, asking me what's wrong. Am I mad at her? If I do not joke around with her. And my grandfather, God bless him, he's almost 90. He's the exact same way. So, hey, Little Mama Payday, welcome in. Little Mama Payday, Mother Goose, Little Mama Payday.
Hi there.
So we're going to talk about some classic TV shows. What was one of the first TV shows that you remember watching that you were a huge fan of, that you loved growing up?
Me?
Yes.
Gilligan's Island.
That is a good one. What did you like about Gilligan's Island?
Well, seems like it was a different show, but it was the same thing in a way, I mean, Gilligan was always into trouble, but then he was okay.
Okay, so did you have any nicknames growing up?
Yes.
Share some of those with us. I don't think that I've ever asked you that before.
Well, I have one nickname, and my dad still calls me that. And I've got a friend.
Is it Pain in the Ass? Is that what he calls you?
No, that was yours.
Oh, okay.
Duck. And he
Duck.
gave me a nickname because he said all I done was quack and talk a lot.
Well, you definitely, you definitely did talk a lot, and you still do. And now this lady did not set me down until I was 2 years old, maybe 3, before I learned how to walk, because she would not set me down. But when she did, I took off, I mean, I was like a grown man. So, we have somebody else joining us back here, Mom.
Tell him why I wouldn't set you down. Tell him why. Because
she's like really, really short, and she was already on the ground. Hey, Fusion, welcome, brother. Meet Mother Goose. Mother Goose, this is Fusion.
Hi, Mother Goose. How are you?
I'm okay. What about you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
She is telling stories that, I don't know where she remembers some of this stuff at. The poor old lady. I've always told her that no matter how cold it gets, I will come and visit her in the attic regardless.
Yeah.
Well, that's what moms do best. They like to tell stories that make us blush a little, don't they?
Oh, yes. She, but one of the things about my mom and you guys, when I've called her, and this is it's been over a year since you've actually been on like this, right?
Oh,
Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. She, I lost my train of thought. Okay. She believes anything I tell her. And she asked me about protection for a laptop years ago. And I told her, yes, there was such a thing. Because she said, I don't need to ask you, is there protection for my laptop? I'm like, yeah. Walmart has these big giant rubbers that you can put over your laptop and it won't get a virus. And for like 2 or 3 seconds, she actually believed that and asked me, could I pick her up one? So
That sounds like something I would do.
Oh yeah.
didn't you, Mom? Didn't you,
Yep.
Mom?
You know, he really has me on the spot.
So, classic TV shows, Fusion. One of her for all-time favorites, which I actually forgot about, was Gilligan's Island. What's your thoughts on that? Do you agree with her that Gilligan's Island was one of the all-time great classics?
Oh, I love Gilligan's Island growing up as a kid. That was one of my favorite shows to watch. The Skipper and everybody, Marianne. I love that show.
Same here. Well, Mom, what about a second show?
A second show, the Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
That is a good one.
That's a good one.
That is definitely a good one. See, but Fusion, please, you name one for us, my friend.
Well, Mother Goose, did you ever watch The Munsters growing up?
I did.
The guy who played the main character, he actually lives in my town. He actually drives the Munster mobile to the gas station every once in a while.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Now, are you talking about like a remake of the Munsters, Fusion, or like the original Munsters?
I'm pretty sure it's the original. It might be a remake, but
Okay.
I was under the impression from what I was told that it's the original. I thought, but
Okay. I thought he had died, the Fred Gwynn guy.
maybe it's somebody else in his family. I might be wrong. I could have swore somebody told me it was somebody from the show. I can't remember right off the top of my head. But
Because he was the one that was also in Pet Cemetery. That I thought you go to walk. We'll go down there and I'll tell you a story sometime.
let me look.
What was that? Dust rag you picked up, Mom?
That was your little sister.
Oh my gosh. Yes, that is Tally. So yeah, that is and she is a sweet little dog. She really is. So hey, Skylar, welcome. Thank you. Let's see here. Info Warrior says one of the first series that he actually kept up with was Roseanne. Did you ever watch that a lot?
Yes, I loved it.
What was your favorite part?
I liked was it Darlene?
Yes.
Yeah, I liked her. Seems like she was, had a personality like yours, David.
No. She was mean. Now, Dan Redbeard says that he loved Dobie Gillis. Do you remember that?
I don't.
You don't remember that? Now, see, like the supporting character, I think, was actually the actor, and I can't think of his name, that played Gilligan on Gilligan's Island. So now, here you go. Shady J, like Forrest Gump, taking off running. Now, you saw that movie not too long ago because I bought it for you. Was it on DVD? And you'd actually watched it. What was your thoughts on that movie? Because when you went on vacation with us, several years ago, the first time you saw the beach, we ate at Bubba Gump's, and you'd never heard of the Forrest Gump movie.
No.
Okay. What did you think of that movie after you watched it?
I liked it. I really did.
What was one of your favorite parts?
It was, I'd have to think back. I just liked the whole show.
Movie.
Okay.
Now, see, you always like BJ and the Bear, too, because you said that you look like Bear, the monkey, right?
No, I always said you did.
Oh.
Okay, so I need to correct myself. It's Butch Patrick that lives here.
Gotcha. Okay.
He played Eddie Munster.
Eddie,
That's who lives here, yeah.
I saw him at a convention several years ago, and that is awesome that he's got the Monster Mobile.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, the Monster Mobile was at the convention, and people were taking pictures with it. So I bet that was Butch's. I did not know that. That is pretty cool, though.
I've lived here since 2004. I've probably seen it twice since, and he hasn't lived here the whole time I've been here.
Right.
But it's pretty cool to see it out. It's actually a sight to see.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Miss Vicky says, "Oh no, brother! Please jump in whenever you want to. Thank you very much for popping up here with us."
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Miss Vicky says, "I am Gladys Kravitz. Do you know where that character's from?"
Yes, I do. Bewitched.
Oh, good job. You are correct. That is Bewitched. Let's see. I'm gonna skip through some of the comments here.
I love that.
Shady J says we're mentioning some great classics. Now, here's one of my favorites: Outer Limits, Green Acres.
Oh.
Do you know what Green Acres is? Do you remember that?
Oh, yes, I do.
What,
I like
what was it about?
Song. Really good.
Sing that for us.
No, I'll let you.
Now, you do know what her favorite song is, don't you, Fusion?
What's that?
I will play a little sample right now.
Okay.
David. Oh,
No, Mom.
that's not.
Yes, it is. She loves this song, Fusion.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way.
David,
Now, for those of you that are new to the show, what?
I have got something that I want to sing for all of us.
You want to do what now?
I've got a song. I mean, you made the song up and sang to your kids when they were little. And I want you to sing it for everyone now.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
About being in the shower? Would you please?
There is somebody named Lonnie that, is related to me through your side of the family, and you don't talk much about him. His name is Lonnie Noble. I may get him to sing it.
You sing it, please.
Oh, no. You would, trust me, you would love Lonnie Noble singing it.
But you told me you wrote that song.
I'm with you, Miss Goose. I think you should sing it.
Hey, he sang it for his kids.
For those of you that don't know the story of the Move Bitch song, I was taking her and my nephew somewhere. And I said, Mom, I wrote a song and I had a friend record it and he's singing on it. Would you like to hear it? She's like, I would love to hear it. So the song starts playing. And as soon as the guy starts singing, my nephew knows better. He's like, I'm looking at him in a rearview mirror and he's just making faces and trying not to bust out laughing. She listens to almost all of it. And I stop it and she looks at me and she's like, why would you write a song and put that in there? I said, isn't it catchy? I said, I think it's going to be a hit. And without missing the beat, she says, no one will ever listen to that. That song will never be a hit.
Sing it. Sing it, David.
Oh, but I do have a surprise coming up for you at the end because the guy that did that acoustic version, his name's Dan Hening, Mom, and I do have an outro song that you will love by him. So, I told you I had a song that you would love. So Miss Vicky's commenting on Tally. She says, cute dog.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so very much.
Do you mind if I ask Miss Goose a question?
Oh, please feel free, brother.
Yes.
How long were you a nurse, Miss Goose?
I never.
She wasn't a nurse. She worked in the school system. So
I'm sorry. Maybe I misheard earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah, brother, you're totally fine. But she loved kids so much that she worked in the school system, underpaid. She had to put up with a lot of BS, I guess. But what is so funny, I actually got to work with someone about 7 or 8 years ago that had her in school. And he's like, and then your mom switched schools, and I cried. And I remember laughing and making fun of him. No, I didn't laugh and make fun of him. He just, talked about what a sweet person my mom was and how good she was to him when he was little. And, when she switched schools, he actually did cry. So.
Oh yeah, the people that work at a school system make a lasting impression on kids.
Yeah, well,
Absolutely.
she definitely. Tell us about that peanut butter candy you tried to make there a few weeks ago, Mom.
No.
Why?
I'll tell that when you tell the song that I
Well,
want you to sing for everyone.
I will get Lonnie to sing the song.
It's your
And,
song.
well,
You read the words to it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I
Well,
just don't remember that.
okay. I want to,
Okay.
I'll tell you one word of it, and I'll tell you,
I know what song you're talking about, Mom.
yeah. It's a little dirty, isn't it?
No, not really.
Yeah, it
So,
is
no,
dirty, David.
no, it's not. See, I knew that it would start because I can't believe she called me Goose earlier. There it was, David. So I knew she would do every time she's got on here. She has called me that, but I love her.
Yeah,
I would,
well, let's not change the subject.
I'm not changing the subject. I was actually going to tell a funny story, but you
I'll
made
let
me forget it.
song. Please sing that song for
Oh, okay. That's what it was. So, 1997, I graduated from the police academy. She comes to watch me, a few weeks later, she calls me all excited. She's like, "Oh, are you going to come to the house this weekend?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there, one day." And, it wasn't about seeing me at the time. It was about seeing her granddaughter. She could care less if she saw me or not, So I go to her house, and she's got this very nice present in this gift bag. Really nice gift bag. It's got the tissue paper, in it. And I open it up, and I pull this hat out of this bag, and I look at the hat, and I read the hat, and I look at her, and I said, "Well, thank you very much, Mom. I really appreciate that." She's like, "Well, aren't you excited? Aren't you going to wear that? Do you want to wear it right now?" I said, "No, I'll probably put this up and never wear it." And she's like, "Why don't you want to wear that?" I said, "Did you read what this hat says, Mom?" She's like, "Yeah." I said, "Did you really read what this hat says, Mom?" She's like, "What are you talking about?" So I read it out loud. "The man wearing this hat is a police officer. Please take your clothes off, lay down on the ground, and do everything he tells you to do." And she wants me to wear this in public because she didn't think anything was wrong with it. Did you, Mom?
I don't remember the naked part.
Yeah, oh yes. That is exactly what it said.
Oh,
Well, she did that, Fusion. She knows it.
I did that. I did do that.
I like that little right there at the end.
Yeah, she has done all kinds of stuff like that. I mean, I have always laughed because she has always, had a great sense of humor. I always, had like a homemade breakfast when I went to school when I was younger, which would like just totally amaze me that she had time to do that. But she would do that, and so and then there was once wasn't the electricity off on the first day of school, and I'm eating a bowl of cereal by candlelight, and she makes it fun because I didn't like cereal that much. And she's like, "Oh, you're eating cereal and it's candlelight." And I think she had like a dish rag over her wrist, and she was acting like a waitress and, taking my order, and I was young, but I remember this, but she always made stuff fun like that. And we always grew up together because she's not that much older than me. You were like, how old, Mom, when you had me? 4 or 5 years old?
I've been 16 1 month.
Oh, really? You had been 16 1 month. So
Okay.
she was 16 when she had me, long before MTV's 16 and Pregnant, right, Mom? But you were married, so it wasn't like you got out and fooled around with somebody, right?
Right.
Okay.
I
Got you.
didn't. I was only 15 years old.
Got you. You know, but times were different back then as well, too, right?
Yes.
So, and now, my dad, you know, God rest his soul, he's not here with us anymore. He was what, like 5? He was 4'11", and you're like what, 5'1", 5'2", something like that. You were
I'm
what?
14 and a half.
Okay. Well, he was shorter than you, though. You knew that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew that.
Okay. Well, you know, I didn't know if you had forgot. You know, when you get old like that, you kind of forget stuff.
Yeah. Well, you're getting right up there with me, honey. You better enjoy it.
I definitely am. We have a lot of people commenting here. I don't mean to ignore anyone's comment. I always like the Rifleman and Gunsmoke, Little House on the Prairie. What's your thoughts on those shows, Mom? Did you like those? I like those. I thought those were good.
Oh, I did too. Especially Gunsmoke. I really did like that. I like that Festus. Wasn't that his name?
Yeah. Now, you know that is a holiday too now, right? They have an annual holiday, and you can back me up on this. Festus. There really is. You have never heard of the first day of Festus.
Because of him.
Well, I don't know if it's because of him. It actually started from Seinfeld, where people get together with their family and they air their grievances, which basically means they talk about how much they dislike some of their family. So,
okay.
And some people say it's a Festivus miracle. You know, I have heard people say that. So, and so you really didn't know that, right?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I had no idea.
Now I'm uploading here as we speak. I'm uploading and I want you to tell us too why you never admitted to and I can't believe I'm going to say his name again. Why you never admitted to Lonnie Noble being part of the family?
Who in the world is he?
You never heard of Lonnie Noble?
No.
Okay. All right, Mom. Why did you scream?
I don't know. I just touched something. What did I do?
You probably needed your camera. Is there a little thing? She will never figure this back out, Fusion. Is there a little box?
I heard you, David. I might not can see you, but I heard you.
Can you see it?
No. I see a screenshot that says,
oh, she's off the StreamYard part.
Okay. You might want to log in, just like close it out and then come back up. You might want to do it that way. That may be easier.
Let me see. Oh my.
You may just go ahead and kick you out, and that way you can come back in.
No.
Well, we want to be able to see you. So, because, you know, your reactions to these are priceless.
Oh, that's the best part.
David.
Yes.
Goose or whatever.
Goose. Yes.
The link you sent me, I clicked on that and I couldn't. I had to type the whole thing in.
No, you did not. You clicked on that link that I sent you to send your friend. That's a YouTube link. Go to your email and click on that link.
I did. I'm on my email and I'm not joking.
Okay.
Maybe we should call Lonnie. Maybe Lonnie can help her out.
Yes.
How about if I just, all right, Mom, I'm going to go ahead and just remove you really quick, and then you click back on the link, okay?
I won't be back on.
Yes, you will. Come on now. You got to come back on.
Well, where's spam at?
What are you even talking about? It's at the grocery store on the shelf.
Well, okay, log me out.
All right. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. So we'll wait for her to join us. join us back here in just a moment. Let's see. Okay, I'll just kick her so that way she can come back on. Oh man, what a hoot! I don't know. I hate to tell him what button she pushed.
Oh, that's great having your mom up here, man. That's
Thank you, brother. She's normally we call her, and I don't know how many people that have commented when I had 12 Point on, and he pretended to be, the guy writing the new, Christian song, and I had mixed the adult film noises in with it, and my mom wouldn't say anything bad about the song. People have commented how funny that was, and that why wouldn't she say anything bad about it? And that's just when I called her after that show, she's like, "Is that song real?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Thank God." She's like, "That's the most awfulest thing I have ever heard." I'm like, "Well, why didn't you say that?" She's like, "Well, I thought he might have really wrote it. I didn't want to hurt his feelings."
That's great. That's awesome.
Oh, she cracks me up though. She's something else. She's not backstage yet. What have you been getting into, Fusion? Have you got your holiday shopping done?
Oh no, I never get it done to the last minute. I still got some things I got to get, but it's almost done for the most part.
I ordered some stuff the other day, and I thought I hit it, really good at the house. And I was out with my son earlier, and my wife messaged me, and she's like, "Hey, we accidentally opened up these boxes, and they're not ours." I'm like, I can understand one, but it did not have your name on it. Why did you open that? She's like, "It was a simple mistake." I'm like, I could understand one, but not the other four.
My son has a real bad habit of opening mail too that's not addressed to him. So he may have ruined a surprise or two this year. So
really,
yeah.
Well, my wife claims she did not look after like the third one. I mean, look at the name on the box. I know she did. So, because when it arrived the other day, my mother-in-law was like, I wonder why she ordered one of those for the house. She's already got one of those where she works. I'm like, well, I ordered that. That's for the house because she always brags and talks about it. So, I still waiting on her to get here. How's the weather out where you're at there, brother?
It's really cold. We had some freezing rain for a little bit yesterday. The wind kind of picked up when all that storm front moved in, but we didn't get anything like Tennessee did. Prayers to everybody that in Tennessee that was affected by all that. Man, that's really sad.
Yes, definitely. I had heard about that and then forgot it, and I messaged Cashville right before I came on. I thought I messaged him earlier, due to Justin being sick, and because he said he wanted to come on before, and he messaged me back, and he has no power. So, praying for you. Hopefully, you and yours are okay. Rusty, welcome in, brother. Hope you're enjoying the show.
Hey, Rusty.
Waiting on Mother Goose to connect again. The $6 Million Man, that was a good show. And so was the Fall Guy.
Oh, yeah, Fall Guy, yeah. The Hulk was pretty good back then, too.
Oh, yes, it was.
Yeah.
The ending of the Hulk TV show, when he was always walking away with the slow, sad music.
Oh, yeah.
Playing. I always thought that was awesome.
Did you ever watch Airwolf or Knight Rider?
I didn't watch Airwolf a lot. I did. I was an avid fan of Knight Rider.
Oh,
avid
I love
fan.
that show.
Yeah. There's a guy on YouTube. He's from across the pond, and he was trying to find at Universal Studios. Now she's backstage. And she's waving, she's talking, she thinks she's actually gone. But he was trying to find a kit like from the series, but he wasn't able to.
Well, that's funny you say that. There's actually a company out there that will reproduce you a Knight Rider car. That's all. I mean, they do reproductions. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, this one evidently is allegedly stored somewhere on the Universal or MGM lot.
Oh,
and it is allegedly covered up with like a bunch of stuff on top of it. He wasn't able to find it in this one YouTube video, but I've followed him and watched him, and he's very, very interesting.
So he's looking for a specific one. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, you're fine, brother. Welcome back, Mother Goose. Glad you're back.
Hi, Mother
What I
Goose.
miss?
Well, I sang the song you were talking about earlier. You missed
I
that.
bet.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
No, but Mom, but I want you to comment on this and tell me why you never told me that this was my cousin. And I had to find out, distant cousin. This is Lonnie Noble, Mom. And I want you to watch this.
Hillbilly Records and Mountain Holler Productions proudly present.
She left a yellow rose in a long neck bottle on a table beside my bed.
Are You Cooking Fish? By recording artist Lonnie Noble.
Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn wind of a land called Alalee.
Lonnie sings some of his all-time favorites. Who can forget chart toppers like these?
Sucking on my titties like you wanted me, calling me. I use public toilets and I piss on the seats. And I'm an asshole. I woke up in the morning with a bad hangover. And my penis was missing. It's detachable. Detachable penis. What? Fuck the pain away. Fuck the pain away.
Planning a family get-together this holiday season? Let the soothing voice of Lonnie make your get-together a success.
Fuck the pain away. Fuck the pain away.
Act now, and we'll throw in a bonus record of Lonnie Goes Metal.
Crazy, but that's how it goes. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
That's not all. The first 10 callers will receive Hip Hop Lonnie absolutely free.
My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my Lord, thank you for blessing me with a mind to rhyme and to have me.
The first 200 callers will receive this collectible Lonnie poster absolutely free.
Fuck the pain away. Fuck the pain away.
Season's greetings, and remember, cock-a-doodle-doo, motherfucker.
Now, how come you never told me that I was related to that
Well,
jackass?
I think you got my side of the family and your dad's side of the family mixed up. That's your dad's side of the family.
Oh, no, he claims that, he claims you. I don't claim him. I don't like him, but that's who Lonnie Noble is. What did you think about Lonnie Noble?
I think he's your cousin from your dad's side.
Do you want me to buy you one of his albums?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, that would be a good Christmas present. You can take that album to church, and you could be like, "Look at David's cousin. His name's Lonnie. He's got an album. Are You Cooking Fish?"
Are you trying to be funny?
No, I'm being serious. That's a real guy.
Well, he's your dad's cousin.
I don't know who that jackass is. So,
hey Goose, I'm gonna drop off. Thanks for the chat. Thank you, Miss Goose, for it's nice meeting you. I appreciate it.
Nice meeting you.
You guys
Have a good Christmas.
You
Merry
too. Merry Christmas to you guys too.
well, thank you very much, Fusion, for hopping on. Be sure to come back and check out because we're going to have a story time here in just a few moments.
Oh, I'll be down in chat for sure.
All right, thanks, brother.
See you later.
See you. Oh, that was Fusion. Let's get caught up on some of these comments. Now that you accidentally kicked yourself off there a little bit ago. So let's see here. I've got something that keeps popping up on my computer back here. Hopefully it's not going to bite the dirt. Let's see. Can you see that comment?
Oh, yes.
Okay, you want to read that for us?
Well, I can see. Where'd it go?
I hit hide. I'm just joking. Skylar, he's talking to Miss Vicky. And let's see.
I can see.
McCord played Officer Reed. They're talking about Car 54. Where are you? Did you like that show?
I did. I like that.
What was your favorite all-time police show? Because I'm going to guess Dragnet back when you were younger. Would that be right?
No.
I remember you trying to make me watch that once, and I didn't like it.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you actually did. And because I remember I wanted like a can of corn, and you opened up a can of peaches, and I don't know why you did that for me.
Yeah, you do.
No, I have no idea why.
Yes,
Do you
yeah.
want to- No, please, by all means, go ahead.
Love the Bionic Woman and Star Trek. Oh, yes, I like that.
Starsky and Hutch. Did you like that?
Yes, I like that. Yeah, I can't see that well. I did. I liked all of those. I really did.
Now, if you had to pick one show from the last, let's say, 40 years, okay, what would that show be from 40 years ago?
Oh, from 40 years ago. The Young and the Restless.
Welcome, brother. The Young and the Restless. You didn't watch The Young and the Restless.
Well, I thought you'd like it.
No, but I'll tell you what, you and Mama Pete with Stefano DeMaro, you all give me PTSD when I was little. The evil shit that he was doing scared me to death.
Yeah. I cannot remember. Let me think. My favorite show from.
No, that would be back like from the early 70s. So.
Well,
73, 74.
I Chips so many times with you.
Yep.
That I kind of like that.
That was a good one. That was definitely a good one.
Yep.
Oh, Limits is talking about the song here. So you want to go ahead and sing that for everybody? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, go.
I'm not singing it. You sing it.
Well, you're the one that made it up.
I didn't make it up. You made it up.
People talking about Lonnie here. Limits. Oh yeah. Yeah, but
everyone
Goose.
out there.
Yeah.
If he sings it, I will let you know. But I'm honest that
it's funny.
It is funny. And his kids absolutely loved that.
Except for my daughter, because it had her name in it, and she did not like that part.
Okay,
so,
sing it.
But what is funny is that I've taught my grandson to sing it when he first.
Really?
Oh yeah, and he went home singing it because my daughter called me, and he's like 6. This was about 3 years ago. She called me, and she's like, "Dad, why did you teach him that song?" I said, "Because it's cute, it's funny." She's like, "No, it's not." So
yes, it is. Sing it for him.
No, if I could sing, I would. I really would.
Hey, everybody out there, get him to sing it for you.
Now I am going to play. Let me get caught up on these comments here, and I'm going to play a book, and I want you to. And it's a video of a book. It's a short video. It's less than 2 minutes.
He did that to my mom and dad.
What?
Comment.
I can see Goose having one of his coworkers.
Only he did it himself to my mom and dad. Yes.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did do that. That was a lot of fun. Let's see. But let me get caught up on some of these. Mom, please feel free to say anything you want to. As long as the truth, as long as it's the truth and honest.
Okay. You, truth and honest, sing that song.
You need to do that. Hey, Fritz, welcome in, brother. Oh, let's see here. And like I said, I'm sorry for skipping over any comments here. I got behind.
Yeah, comment on that one. You
What?
sent me that link.
Yeah. Why did my email go to your spam folder? That is a great question for you. Why did you send it there?
You were the one that sent it.
To
it went
you.
right-
I cannot control what folder in your email it goes to.
Well, it's telling what I got in spam, ain't it?
It really is.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
So now she did believe too. Hey, SnarkNSass, welcome. She did believe too a few years ago that they had the mask shots for dogs, and she was going to go get one. So
Yeah.
that you were actually going to call a vet, and I told you not to. That it was that not to do that. It wasn't real. So.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Patrick, welcome, brother. Oh, let's see. Let me skip down through here really quick. So, your favorite music, Mom, from any TV show, what would it be? Like theme song?
Theme song.
Uh-huh.
Why you 5-0?
Really?
What's wrong?
Okay. Nothing at all. That is a that's a good song.
Yeah.
I guess so. I hope that you and yours are okay, Christy. Let's see. Now, while you were gone, Fusion was asking about Airwolf and Knight Rider, and I had watched some of Airwolf, but not a lot.
I've never watched.
Have you heard of Airwolf?
No.
It is about this wolf from Alaska, and it learns how to fly. And it has this little boy. It's kind of like a reboot of Lassie that came out in the 80s, but it had this little boy. You know how Lassie would always run when Timmy fell in the well and got in trouble. It was kind of like that, but Airwolf would fly to the little kid.
Was it a cartoon?
No, it was not a cartoon.
Okay.
It was not a cartoon. I know one that you got me watching, and it got canceled shortly after when I was younger. The Wizard. Do you remember that?
No.
You don't remember The Wizard?
No.
About the little person who made toys and stuff, and he solved mysteries with this other guy?
Don't remember.
You really don't remember that? Okay. I totally lied to you about Airwolf, Mom. Airwolf was about a pilot and the plane, that was like the name of the plane was Airwolf. So it wasn't about a flying wolf. So I'll tell you that before I skip on down to the comments here.
Sing that song.
So I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't.
What I'm talking about.
No, I have no idea. So let me skip on down through here. And again, I want to thank everyone for commenting. Sorry, I'm skipping through them here, but I got behind with Mother Goose. You've always been a little bit late, right? Whenever you've
you know why?
Why?
You were late making it into this world.
That was not my fault. That was not my fault. I was about a month late, right?
Yeah. You're supposed to have been born on my birthday, and you weren't born, which was November 29th, and you were born December 22nd.
Well, thanks a lot, Mom, for putting that out over the internet for all these people to see. I really appreciate that.
Well, they can't see it.
So,
they can't see it.
They can hear it. Right. They can watch it. So
can't see it. They can hear me.
Well, here, do you want to answer this question that Christy asked? They can see you too. You do realize that, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
No, I mean, I see you, but everybody that's commenting, they see you as well.
They see me?
Yes. I told you that.
You did not.
Yes, I did. Did you want to answer that comment?
Let me see. I would say about 7.
Yeah, 7. Yeah. Oh, look at there. Mother Goose is a sweetheart.
Oh, thank you so very much. I want to say something.
Oh, please do. Please go right ahead. Just don't give my social security number out.
Well, I don't know what it is, or I would.
Yeah, you probably would.
I want to thank everyone for the prayers for my husband, and I appreciate him so very much. And just keep praying for him because he's really sick.
Yeah, he is. And, and you do get a lot of them. I have people message me on Instagram that are asking about, my stepdad and so forth. I've not had anybody ask about your days when you were into mud wrestling, but I'm sure. How did you get into mud wrestling? Do you remember?
Look at that comment. You were not allowed to speak during The Young and the Restless. I love The Young and the Restless.
You never watched that show.
I did.
You watched Days of Our Lives, Another World, and Santa Barbara.
Wow, you remembered all them.
Oh, yes. And I could tell you when I missed school, you would watch Card Sharks first as you were doing laundry and cleaning. And then after Card Sharks,
No,
there was Sale of the Century.
No,
you would watch that.
the
Price is Right. That would take us
That's
over
what
to the
that
news.
was.
What?
For that, I had
What
to
now?
watch Bozo the Clown because that's what Goose liked.
I don't remember Bozo the Clown. Well, you should have got us another TV.
Well,
What about Fantasy Island? The plane.
oh,
That was
I love
good.
Yes, that was good. Yes, I like that. Fantasy Island, yes.
Okay, so I will go ahead and sing a song. I'm going to use my mom's name.
See?
I will go ahead and sing it, but I'm going to use your name. Okay.
Okay.
Now, this is one I made up when my daughter was really young. Well, my son was born, and I basically made it to, I guess, teach him so he could sing it to her, and it would be like, let's see, I don't. How does it start, Mom? I don't remember how it starts. Do you remember?
Yeah, I bet you don't remember.
No, seriously, help me out.
You say the word
Mm-hmm. What word?
diarrhea.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
It does not start with diarrhea.
David.
Thank you, Gigi. It does not start with that.
Yes, it does.
No, it would be like
The shower.
Racine farted and said she didn't do it. It would start that way.
It did not. He's telling a flip, you all.
No, I am not. So
I went into the shower.
no, it would be like Racine farted and said she didn't do it. It started to stink as she started to shoo it, right?
No,
She got in the shower to wash her butt, and there she found a big old crusty peanut. Right?
no, that's not the song, you all.
I don't even know what you're talking about because that is the song that I wrote, and it is copywritten. And you sing the one that you're talking about.
I know. You sing it.
I thought I was.
No, you know that. Guys, he's just trying
No,
to
I have no idea.
right on the spot. That's not the song.
What are you talking about? What, like diarrhea, cha cha cha? I didn't make that up. That's Beavis said.
Oh, is it?
Is that really what you're talking about? Yeah, well, I did not. That's something that was on Beavis and Butthead and was out long before it was on Beavis and Butthead.
I need your prayers. I really do. With this little butthead.
I need them all my life because look at this person that has okay, here is this video. I want you to listen to the story because you read this to me when I was little. And I now know what it means. Okay. Now, here, the video will quit when it's over, and then you can comment, Mom. All right, here it goes. Give me 1 second.
Story Time with Tomfoolery presents Do You Want to Play with My Balls? Hey, Louie. Do you want to play with my balls? Sure, Chuck. I can hold your ball sack so it won't drag on the ground. Wow, your balls are so big, I can't even fit them in my mouth. My mum's always yelling, Louie, get those balls out of your mouth before you choke. You know that mean girl, Sally? She squeezed my balls so hard, they looked funny. Yeah, well, when I play with Sally, I always end up with blue balls. Billy Johnson made Sally cry last week. Now that kid's got balls. Not anymore. Yesterday, Sally kicked Billy's balls so hard, he lost one. Look, Louie, your dog is licking my balls. Let's roll them on Sparky's fur. Girls hate hairy balls. You know, Chuck, if we show Sally our hairy balls, she'll scream for sure. Yeah, but I don't know. I kind of like Sally. I wish she would just play nice with my balls. Yeah, me too. Hi, Sally. Do you want to play with our balls? Sure, but only if I can play with both of your balls at the same time. Finger these links for more storytime with tomfoolery. Perhaps you could subscribe to his channel or press like if you feel the urge.
So why did you read me that story when I was little? Because I had no clue what trash that was that you read to me.
You know
until what?
Everybody out there knows I did not read you that story.
Yes, you did.
First time I've ever heard
Sally's a
of
whore. She's playing with both boys' balls.
And that's awful.
It is. I totally agree with you. It's very awful.
I cannot believe that you would even air something like that.
I wanted your opinion on it. And I wanted to ask why you read that to me. Why you forced me to listen to you read that to me when I was little.
Shame on you, David. Shame on you, David. Shame on you, David.
What?
That's sad.
See, look at there. That was moving, touching story.
I raised a son that would.
Hey, Mom, do girls like hairy balls? Like, you know, if you if your balls get sticky and you rub them in dog fur, like in that story.
My.
So, do they? Okay.
That's sad.
It is. It's very sad.
It is.
I want to.
What about that? When your real brother peeked under the door? Remember that?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do, just like you didn't.
No, I do not.
Okay.
What about when he took a picture of you in the shower?
I had a towel around me.
I'm joking, Mom. That was back in your mud wrestling days. Let's see here. Look here what Christy put. He needs his mouth mashed.
He did.
Oh my gosh. She's the one that read that story to me, Christy, when I was younger. So
I not read that to you.
That's not even a real story, but well, I mean it is, but it's not for kids. I have a number that someone gave me. They said it was real. I don't know what time it is over in Vatican City, but the next time you're on, when Justin's on, because he's better doing the crank calls than I am, we may try to give the Pope a call. Now, like I said, I don't know. This came from a very reliable source, but I don't know if this is really the Pope's cell phone number. But we'll wait till Justin.
I'd say probably not.
Okay. Well, it's a very reliable source that if I could ask anyone to find out the number, I would go ask this person. And this was sent to me like a week ago because they wanted Justin to prank call this number. And they stated, they were 80% sure this was still the Pope's active cell phone number. So Greetings, welcome in. I want to switch gears from classic TV shows, and I know we didn't cover a lot, but Andy Griffith, I want to mention that. That's one of my all-time favorites. I could sit and watch those over and over and over again.
Yeah, I like that. It told a story.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let me read some of these comments because I want to ask your opinion on something again. But before you answer, I want to read you a real article that came out earlier today. And I'll just skim over the article. Please don't forget to smash that. Thank you very much. We definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Let's see. I'm going to have to buy me another computer before the next show. Does anyone remember the kids' book with Dick and Jane? I could read those before I attended kindergarten. I do remember those. You read those to me as well, didn't you, Mom? Dick and Jane.
No.
Goose, what happened? Mother Goose is a very intelligent lady.
What about that?
That one is a good one. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, definitely. But let me read you this article because, people that may not know the Here to Chew Bubblegum show originally started as like a tribute to Art Bell, who would talk about, UFOs and time travel and government conspiracies. And, we started it as a tribute to him back when the vid started in October of 2020. So, I mean, it's over 3 years now. And so it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But this came out earlier today, and this is talking about UFOs. And me and you've talked outside the show, Mom, about UFOs. And you even heard with the interview that I've still not aired with my grandfather, you heard when I asked him what he thought about UFOs. And he said, it was possible. He didn't believe it, but it was possible. You've always been a firm no, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Now, and I'm being serious here. Don't think about it from a religious standpoint. Think of it from a scientific standpoint. Now, and I'm going to skip through this article that came out earlier. It says Congress is taking a huge step towards UFO transparency, and lawmakers are pushing for the truth, aren't happy. And it goes on to say that Congress is about to take perhaps the biggest step towards transparency surrounding UFOs, but the lawmakers pushing for the change say the disclosure policy doesn't go far enough. UFOs and UAPs, in government has been a hot topic on Capitol Hill for the last few years, given a number of high-profile disclosures. But a hearing this past summer with former intelligence officer and whistleblower David Goresh claimed that the government does have evidence of non-human bodies and recovered UFOs. Now, he did state this, and he did have the know-how, the knowledge, the experience to see this firsthand. What's your thoughts on that right off the bat? If you've got someone talking about how, I was there, we do have them, I saw this, because the government this past summer didn't come out and say yes. They kind of in a roundabout way said yes, but they didn't come straight out and say it.
I still don't believe.
Okay. Why?
I mean, we would have found out about them before now.
No, we would not have. No, we would not have. Look at the Kennedy files. Think about how long ago it was that Kennedy was assassinated. Now, you mean to tell me in almost 2024, there is still stuff in those files that is national security that would affect us today? I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
I think the government is dishonest. I think they lie to us. And I think they have been lying to us. And if you specifically look at technology that came after 1947, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years after the alleged Roswell crash. We had the tubes in radios, like the big tubes and stuff. Then we went to the transistor within 5 years, and then the microchip and fiber optic cable, bulletproof stuff. I mean, just a few years after Roswell. I think that if you do research, that they do exist and the government knows about it, and they have for a long time. Now, I'm going to skip on down from this article because this is a lengthy article. And when Justin comes back next week, I may read this, and me and him may talk about it as well. But, yes, please go ahead.
You're talking about UFOs.
Yes.
And you believe in aliens. Is that correct?
Okay. Have you ever seen a shark in real life?
No.
Okay. If I take you to the ocean and I give you a bucket to build a sandcastle, and I send you out into the ocean and I say, scoop up the bucket full of water, and you don't get a shark in it, are you going to believe that sharks exist or sharks don't exist because you scooped up a bucket full of ocean water and there's not a shark in it?
Hey, you smarter than what I thought you was.
But I mean, seriously, well, I think that the world is. I think there's a lot of stuff that we don't know about that the government does.
I think you may be right there. I agree. But I think.
Well, and you can look this up online, and if I can go back and find it, I will send it to you in an email. Just check your spam folder so you can find it. But years ago, after Obama was not president anymore, someone asked him about, and I'm going to paraphrase his response. They asked him about aliens and UFOs, and he stated basically, if the truth came out, religion as you know it around the world would crumble because people couldn't handle the truth. Now, what does that mean for someone that was president to step up and say that? Go pull articles from the 1950s. I think it was 52, that you had several nights of UFOs flying over the White House. That when they would get the jets and planes up in the air to protect the White House, these would run off and leave them. Their technology beat us. You've had case after case where presidents have shared secrets with someone and told them things, and that's just there's a lot going on that I hope that I know it in my lifetime. I hope we know it in your lifetime. I don't think we will.
I just don't believe in UFOs.
Now, Rusty's comment is a good one there. The national security issue is he is shot from the front, and that becomes common knowledge. Part of the illusion of control is over. You're exactly right. Now, do you know what he realizes? What Rusty means by that, right, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I recommend watching Yes Theory and the guy that they mentioned here, David. That is the whistleblower. That's the one that I was talking about in this article. But okay, and let me skip on down to this. What I was going to point out and ask your opinion on in this article.
Okay.
So you've got these politicians going back and forth. Some people want disclosure and they want transparency. They want everything to come out. Some politicians don't. Okay. If the ones that don't want it to come out, why is the reason? Now think about this. I thought you had a raccoon there for a minute. The ones that don't want it to come out, number one, why is there a reason for it? And with them, putting this into trying to put this into a new bill defense package type thing with new stipulations. If it was not possible, why would they even be trying to put this in a defense bill to disclose the fact of UFOs and UAPs, because basically, let's see, top government officials would have to review the UAP documents, organize them for transmission to the National Archives within 300 days of the defense bill's passage. The bill states that each record must be fully disclosed to the public and made available no later than the date that is 25 years after the date of the first creation of the record by the originating body. Basically, you have timelines. If a UAP is spotted, if a UFO, they're wanting to disclose this stuff. If it was not real, why would our government be wasting time and money wanting to disclose this stuff? What are you doing? Quit moving your phone around. You're making me sick.
You want my honest opinion?
Yes, please.
And my comment?
Yes.
I do not believe in UFOs.
Okay. What if the government says 100% they do exist and we've been covering it up for years? What would your thoughts be?
Well,
that?
I just don't believe in them.
I don't think you're being honest. I think you kind of do.
I don't really.
Okay.
There's an explanation. I think people are trying to, this world right now, the time that we live in.
Mm-hmm. See, but you're going back to a religious biblical standpoint.
No.
Yeah.
I just believe that the time we live in, that, people, they want to believe in anything.
Mm-hmm.
And they will try to get people to believe in UFOs and aliens. And I just don't believe in them.
I think it's up to each individual person.
Well, have you seen a UFO or an alien?
I have never seen an alien, but I have seen stuff that I could not explain twice in my lifetime.
When was that?
The first one was in 1996, and the second one was February of 2021.
Well, I just, I
Now,
think the world is evil.
Mm-hmm.
The people in it are trying to get people to go this way and that way. And let me tell you something. The truth is,
we would all be better if everybody had clean balls, right? Is that what you were about to say?
Lord's coming back, and
right.
He's coming back soon.
Yes, you're going back to a religious thing, which there's nothing wrong with that. I love the fact that you're like that. But still, for our government to waste money to pass these bills, something has to be legit. Did you see the Tic Tac video that they released?
Mm-mm. But okay. I do. Government wastes money all the time.
Well, yes, they do. Yes, they do.
This is not what I remember reading about, but I'll just give you an example of something that they could do research on, and that would be like, why do frogs?
No, you're not going to say hit their butt when they jump, are you?
No, I was going to say, why do frogs like flies to eat? That research is stupid and ridiculous. And I think they do stuff like that. They're trying to waste money. And they're doing it. Believe me, they are.
Oh, yeah, because they're giving it to people in other countries. They're giving it to other countries and they should be taking care of our people here.
Yeah.
Like 110%.
They're homeless. The veterans and the homeless.
Oh, I totally agree with you.
There are homeless veterans. We need to take care of our own first.
Definitely. I totally agree with you. Let's see. Blue Unicorn says, I've seen the V-shaped lights on 3 occasions. Are they aliens? I don't know. See, it was flying those. Those are actually from my research, and you can look these up through the U.S. Patent Office. That is U.S. Navy. That is the, let's see. It's not the TR3, maybe the TR3V. But you can look up the TR3B, and that's an anti-gravity. Similar V, but there's another one, and I think it's the TR3V maybe. And you can look those up from the Patent Office. If that was not real and legit, why would the Army or the military or the Navy, any branch, spend money to patent this stuff?
Because they like to waste money.
Well, that's
what were you going to say?
Now look, Slayback, which is Rusty Truck's real son. I hope you don't get mad, Rusty or Slayback, but I wanted to put that out there. That's his real boy. He just cleaned his UFO out 30 minutes ago.
Okay.
What's your thoughts on that?
I don't know.
I do want to, let me skip on down here. Now, here's something that I thought was in this article, and I went back and did a double take on this, and I want your opinion on this, Mom. I want you guys in chat. I want your opinion on this. Now, through this new bill, and like I said, I've just skimmed over just skimmed over this article, but they're talking about disclosure and these new guidelines and so forth that they're trying to get passed. But listen to this. Now, this concerned me a little bit, because in this one part it says, and it's talking about the rules, to disclose to the public and this and that. And I read a little bit of them, but one of the last things it says is a disclosure could also be delayed if doing so would violate privacy laws or constitute an unwanted invasion of personal privacy. How would that invade someone's privacy? Unless there are already aliens here that appear to be humans and the government knows it. That's the way that I took that statement. Good night, Christy. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Christy. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
What's your thoughts on that, though?
Now, say that again.
All right. Basically, in these guidelines for the new disclosure laws and acts and so forth, if it would invade someone's privacy, you cannot get the information. How would disclosing a UFO or a UAP or alien life, how would that invade someone's privacy? Unless that person is an alien and they're
already here.
And they're already here,
Well, do you think an alien is in human form?
I have never saw one. I think that if they're not from a planet similar to ours, that their body would have to be, that they would have features from their environment where they could survive.
Like
Meaning they may look different. Their nose may be on their foot, or they may breathe carbon dioxide, their body would be fit for their environment. Now, and look at this comment right here. This is 100% true. You can look this up, and it's even there's a patent for it, and it does exist. We've talked about it on the show before. I just want you to think about that, Mom. Think about some of that stuff, and don't be surprised if a spaceship lands on your lawn.
Well, you know what I'll do if a spaceship lands on my
Take
lawn?
a picture of it. Is number one. Take a picture of it.
Well, you want me know what I'll do?
What?
I'll tell them about Jesus.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Maybe someone. I just, everybody has a right
Mhm.
to their own belief. And aliens don't have belly buttons.
What do you think about that?
I don't believe in them, so
All right. See, now, if I wanted to, I could really put you in a corner right now and have you explain something. But I'm not going to do you that way because I love you. I'll save that for when you're on the show next time.
that's,
Same as Transformers.
yeah. Well, I think everybody has the right to believe what they
Uh-huh.
to believe.
But, all I'm saying is to just say no and to be that closed-minded, that actually shocks me just a little bit that you're like that. Because it shocked me that Papa, is like, yeah, it's possible. I've never seen one. I don't think that they do, but it could be possible. So I see that is a point that people have made. So
Well, I respect everyone.
same.
I
I even respect Sally for playing with both their balls, don't you?
I just
That's
I
that's a channel on YouTube. You can check it out. That's really good.
I can be
Channel.
friends with anyone.
Mhm.
Let me believe what I want to believe, and you believe what you want to believe.
There you go. That says it best.
That's why I can just keep saying I don't believe in UFOs and aliens.
Well,
that's my belief.
When me and Commander Zord, when he lands, we'll come and visit you. Have him a good dinner ready.
I will, and I'll have the Bible too out.
Okay. Well, what if he can't read English?
I'll read it for him.
What if he can't understand English?
I'll let you show him.
I don't know alien language.
I think you would know alien language. I
No.
You know quite a few languages, and
I learned all the 4-letter words from you.
You did not.
Oh, I did too.
David, without doubt in your mind that I do not bad words. I never did.
I have heard you say bad words before. Damn it, David. That used to be one of your favorites, I think.
Well, you know what? You was probably getting into something you shouldn't be.
Oh, probably. But I want to thank you very much, Mom, for coming on the show. I want to thank everyone who popped in and, Fusion, Limits. Thank you guys very much for popping up. Justin, you missed out, my friend. Will you come back on again sometime, in the next couple of months or so?
Yeah, I'll come.
Now, I may be able to arrange it where Lonnie Noble will be on the show. Would you be interested in talking to Lonnie?
No, that's one of your cousins. I just don't have a lot for.
Are you sure that you don't want to talk to Lonnie?
I'm positive.
Okay. Now, I do want to give a social media shout out of the week to SnarkNSass. She's our social media shout out of the week. Be sure to check her out right here on YouTube, youtube.com/SnarkNSass. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and show her some love. Also, if your Christmas shopping list is not fulfilled, be sure to check out the lovely Lucy at her Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/LNNR Crafts and Things. And I want to thank Mother Goose, my mom, for coming on. Thank you very much, Mom. Is there anything you want to say before we wrap it up? Because I do have a video, like I said, that I'm going to be playing, and it is from the same guy that sings your favorite song.
God bless all of you.
What's that?
I said, God bless all of you and Merry Christmas.
There you go. That's Mother Goose,
Move, bitch.
right?
Get
You
out
like that
the
song?
way. Get out the way, bitch.
But I do want to thank everyone again. That'll do it for this week. We'll see you next week. And remember, we all have a voice, and together we truly can change the world. Now, Mom, this really is the same guy that is singing this song that just sung your favorite song, Move Bitch.
Heard there was a secret chord David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair, she broke your throat and she cut your hair. From your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
What do we do when our world is turned upside down? When everything we thought to be true is ripped away, and we're forced to face a new reality. We may be closing our eyes instead of opening them.
One day I'm up, the next I'm down. You got my head spinning round and round. Too much confusion, no one to blame.
Junker systems are offline.
You've been listening to Here to Chew Bubblegum 2.0. Be sure to tune in next week.